Hey everybody, my name's Delight. I'm here with your weekly card reading for the week of August 15th. And today I pulled from Doreen Virtue's Angel Therapy card deck. And I called on specifically on Archangel Raphael. He's actually the one who's in the picture on this card deck. And this color green, this is really connected to Raphael. So he's a really good one to call on if you're needing some physical healing, some emotional healing, some like clearing out negative energy, things like that. And so the stone I used for this reading is called malachite. It's green and it really connects with Raphael and brings in his energy. So this is Angel Therapy with Raphael reading today. So card number 1, if you chose card number 1, it was integrity. And on the card it says, align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. So just a reminder, this has to do with boundaries too. And as I'm an empath and a lot of you watching are also empaths, boundaries are something we are going to probably struggle with for our whole lives. But, it gets easier, but it's always kind of a challenge. So when you're an empath, you can just be really, really easily influenced by the people around you because you can kind of feel other people's emotions. So you want to do what's going to make them happy because that's actually going to make you happier too, because you can actually feel their emotions. So sometimes it gets really confusing to know like what actually is the best thing for me. Because maybe the best thing for me is to do what makes them happy, so then I can feel good about it. I don't know. So if you get into that kind of headspace and you struggle with that, you can call an Archangel Raphael. Grab a malachite stone, just a little tumbled stone like this, or you could get some jewelry, something like that, and ask for help with that. Also, Archangel Michael is a really good one to call on when you're needing help with boundaries and integrity. Okay, so card number 2, be willing to forgive. And this is interesting. I've used this deck a lot, but I've hardly ever pulled this card, and I don't know if this is supposed to be Archangel Raphael in the picture, but it definitely looks like him with the green. It says at the bottom, ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. So that sounds really nice. Oh, I think this is supposed to be Archangel Raphael. Actually, now I look at that, he has this kind of the medical sign. I don't know what this is called, but it's the little wings. So I think it is Raphael. And so forgiveness is a really good way to clear your mind and your body of negative energy. So it's a really good, method, approach to use along with calling on the angels and calling on Archangel Raphael is forgiving. For me, a lot of times I have to forgive myself. So think like if you feel yourself today or this week thinking of something from the past and maybe you feel ashamed of yourself, something you did, call on Archangel Raphael and ask, for help to forgive yourself. Or if you feel resentment towards someone else for something they did to you, again, call on Archangel Raphael and ask for help to forgive them and to forgive yourself for kind of getting into the situation too. So a really good approach also for forgiveness is called the Ho'oponopono forgiveness method. I never know if I say that right, so I'm just going to spit it out. It's a Hawaiian approach, and you can think of that person who you feel wronged you, and you can say, I forgive you, I'm sorry, I love you. And I love doing that. It really feels like it energetically clears away the memories and the pain and the emotions of whatever has happened. Okay, so number 2 is be willing to forgive. And number 3 is crystals, which I loved this because before I did this reading, I was meditating with my malachite here. And so this was really affirming for me, as it says the energy of crystals supports you and helps with your present situation. So if you feel drawn towards crystals, that's because they can really help you right now. And so malachite, again, I think is going to be really good for anybody who's watching this, but any type of crystal that you feel drawn to. So whether you have some in your house and you just want to kind of take them out and hold them or put them somewhere that you can remember them, or maybe I'm getting to that you might want to learn a little bit more about the ones you already have, like get a book about them or Google and see what type of energy they have and what kind of things they can help you with in your life. So Recap here, card number 1 was integrity, making sure you are taking care of yourself. Number 2, be willing to forgive. Remember the I forgive you, I'm sorry, I love you. And crystals, use your crystals. They are waiting for you and they want to help you have really good energy. So that is your reading for this week. If you would like to get a private one-on-one reading with me where you can get my undivided attention, check out the link right below this video. And have a great week, everybody. I will see you here next Monday.